Hello, everybody. My name is Roseline Banjoko. I'm here to give you valuable tips, professional tips on how to brand yourself, how to become your own brand. Now, before we start, I need to make you know and be aware that this video is being sponsored by Desired Couture. Desired Couture can be found on www.desiredcouture.ie, a fashion brand. So, this video is all about giving you tips on how to brand yourself. In order to brand yourself, you need to be aware of three very important things: your personal style, your personal brand, and your image. And of course, I'm sure you're asking, what is the difference between the three of them? How can it help me? You may have a lot of questions going on in your mind right now, but that's what I'm here for. We're going to go through a series of videos where I'll teach you about personal style and branding. So at the end, you come out on top, successful, to be who you are and show the world who you really are. So for today's video, since it's the first, nicely sponsored by Desired Couture, let's start with the word style. When I say style, what comes to your mind? What do you think about? What actually comes up in your mind? So let me help you along there. The word style is actually an adjective and it refers to a way of doing things. You can call it a way of doing things, a manner of doing things, a procedure or a technique of getting things done. So when I use the word or the words personal style, I'm referring to your individuality, you, the way you do things, the way you are. So, the way you do things, I'm referring to anything that you do. It could be your personal style about cooking, the way you go about how you dress. That's your style. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you communicate with people. That's your style. And that's personal to you. That's what makes you different from everybody else. Now observe. It's very interesting how often enough in our minds we have our ideas of what our style is, of what our personal style is. But sometimes, very often, what the world observes to be our style is not quite the same as what is in our minds. Do you understand? I'm sure you do. So, the question is this: why is it, first of all, that there's a gap between how we observe or how we want our style to be and how the world sees our style? Is there a gap? If there is a gap, that's what I'm here for, to help you merge the two and narrow down the difference between where you would like the world or how you like the world to observe you and how you really are. If there's no gap, if you observe yourself and you think, no, actually, I'm all good because how I see my style is how people see me, then that's fantastic. So I would say I'm still here to support you to enhance that feature, those features even more. So let's go back to the word personal style. Like I said before, personal style is about everything, the way you go about doing anything that identifies who you are. And so for today, since our first video on style, so we can proceed further, I'll give you a little lesson. And the lesson is this: get a piece of paper and write down 5 words that describe your style. 5 words you actually believe in your heart that this is the style, this is what you want the world to see. Having done that, I needed to go to at least 3 people very close to you and ask them to write down for you at least 3 to 5 words of what they think or how they think your style is. So that's the first lesson, to be honest with ourselves. Success, I've heard, is a conscious effort, a very conscious effort to change the things around us and make things better. So, our first observation is to be true to ourselves and find out what our style is, what we observe our style to be, and what others say our style is. Having done that, then we can know if indeed we have a gap or not. So, lesson one, who do you say you are? Who do you say your style is? Get people to tell you what they think your style is. And until we meet again next time, we'll discuss that difference. In the meantime, I'll let you know again that this video is being sponsored by Desired Couture, an online fashion house, which you can find at www.desiredcouture.ie. Remember, this is 2014. It's a new year. It's a bright year. It's going to be fantastic for me and, of course, for you. So we're going to start this year very strongly on deciding on what our brand is, understanding ourselves, understanding our style, our brand, and our image, and going for it. Success is predictable. Trust me, I'll show you how. Bye bye now.